Peter Gray from the AU Review. Hello, Sisi.
Hello.
I spoke to you, I'm going to be three so years ago for Mortal Kombat.
I had another interview with someone as well who met me. It was his first ever interview, so I said thank you.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, my thing, I just remember just your energy, your beauty from that. Like, I was like, okay, I was very, very excited to talk to you again because I just knew, like, I'm in good hands with you.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Good hands. We carry each other.
So congratulations on the film last night.
Thank
Had you
you
seen it prior to last night?
Yes. I had my first Vogue interview. So we watched it right before that, so it was fresh. And I loved it. I loved it. I think it's better than the first one, to be honest, and not just because I'm in it. And it's quite long, but it doesn't feel like it. It goes by in a second because it's so engaging the whole time. The editors did such a good job. Such a good job.
Are you someone that, when you watch it, are you like...
Picking apart my performance?
Yes.
I think I've gotten over that now.
Okay.
Because it is what it is, and I can't change it when the movie's been printed, you know?
Does it help if I say you were really good? Does that help?
Every day. Of course that helps. Never keep a compliment from someone, you know? But yeah, we worked really hard. We worked really hard, so I think it's well and truly justified for me to say I enjoy my own performance, and nothing's ever perfect, and, you know, there are some things that I'm like, but overall, I could not be more proud. Yeah. Could not be more proud of all of us.
Yeah. And I mean, looking at that, because you've obviously going through what you went through from the sounds of things, like there was leech. Oh, were you one of the people that got leeches in
It was in my mouth.
In your mouth? Right.
And I was in a sleeping bag at the time.
Okay.
It was so fucked. Sorry. It was terrible. It was terrible. But ends up being a hilarious good story. So
yeah. Rob
had one under his, near his nose, under his mask.
Yeah.
They were falling from the trees.
Yeah.
I shit you not. Sorry.
I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine with it, trust me. Like, we swear on
Bleep
in
it.
interviews, it'll be fine. But when you have experiences like that, like when you got this script and you got this role and you knew that it was going to be filmed in, like, not on a set, this is like out in the wilderness, were you kind of like, yeah, bring it on? Or is there a small part of you that's...
The last film I did was Carnifex, and it was shot in the exact same environment.
Right.
So I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready. I knew what thermals I needed.
Yeah.
I knew how to stay dry. I knew where to put the heat packs so that they heat the central body. I figured it out.
Yeah.
So I was prepared.
Yeah.
And I tried to tell everyone what to do, and they didn't quite do it. And then a week later, they're like, so what did you say again? So, sorry, what were the hacks? What were the tricks? And I'm like, why didn't you listen to me in the first place?
That's very like art imitating life. Because in your character is, I mean, you're saying what's up and no one's like listening to you. So it's like,
Pretty
at least you got to be like, hey, my character says it, I say it, listen to Sisi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen to mama, as my grandmother would say.
And because all of the characters are on like this, you know, corporate retreat, would it ever be something that you think you would survive in with like the social aspect?
The corporate retreat?
Yeah.
I don't think I would survive corporate alone,
right.
like truly.
Yeah.
9 to 5 day job, not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. Maybe I'm lazy or, you know, a bit left of center.
Creatives.
Creatives.
I don't work 9 to 5. Creatives.
Exactly.
That's how we work. Yeah.
Exactly. But then when we do work, we work for, 10, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. So I'm balancing.
Yeah.
I'm balancing.
Was there any intimidation on your part coming into this film going like, oh, it's Deborah Lee Finesse and Jacqueline McKenzie and Eric Bana, or are you kind of a bit almost beyond that? Sort of like you're just my peers?
I don't think I'll ever be really beyond that.
Yeah.
But I keep saying like, I've been in Hollywood and I've been around and I met a few famous people, whatever, or like worked with actors or whatever. But there's something about being with the Australian legends specifically is so exciting. And I don't think I've ever been more like starstruck, like, but it's not even starstruck. It's just like so much excitement and being grateful to be there.
Yeah.
You know, like Richard Roxburgh isn't my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies, which is Moulin Rouge. Obsessed with him. Was watching him on Prosper last
Yes,
night.
yes.
Have a couple of friends in that one too. It's lovely. It's a lovely community. And yeah, they just made us feel so welcome.
Yeah.
Truly, like it was not ever. You never be in a room with them and feel that you are at the bottom of the power dynamic.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that must be nice. I mean, being on
Generous.
being on a set like that, and you're also quite female dominated in the ensemble. And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna say I've heard this from your mouth specifically, but you're working on your own stuff.
Yeah.
And are you like, is it gonna be one of those things where you kind of take what you've learned from?
Oh my God, yes. Everything I learn, even when horrible things happen to me in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I used to dwell on it.
Right.
And get upset and be in a spiral. But nowadays, everything horrible that happens is just a learning experience and we'll move forward. But it's really nice because I've made a lot of really cool connections. Like, so I feel confident that if I were to bring a piece of work that was high quality, whether it's writing or whatever, I feel like I would be supported by the people in this room, by Rob and Tara. Like, I'm just so lucky to be part of like a network like that.
Yeah.
And I feel confident that if I were to bring something up, that they would all jump in to help me.
Yeah.
Rob and Tara basically said that.
Yeah.
So, lucky.
So we get written and directed and starring Sisi
Yeah,
Stringer
babe.
at some point.
Yeah, babe. Working on a couple of shows. We'll see. But don't hold me to that because if I fail, then everyone's going to know.
It's all right. It'll be our little secret until it's out there in the public and we'll be like, oh yeah, we all knew about this.
Let's keep this hush.
Yeah.
Let's keep this under wraps.
And just before I go, it was one thing that I briefly got to ask you and I didn't get to talk about it as much. Are we watching Drag Race season 16?
Of course. I literally just binged all of the episodes that are out 3 nights ago.
Who are we after?
Oh my God.
Nymphia?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
They're all amazing. It's a
Yeah.
really, really good season. Because
Yeah.
remember, it got a little bit not good for a bit there. They overproduced it. It wasn't very honest. But now they're back.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the art of it.
Yes.
And even if you aren't engaging, it's, the colors and the flashing lights are enough to entertain
Always
you.
helps. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just, as from a queer man who looks at everything you do and just the love that you have for our community as well.
Oh,
So,
I'm queer too.
Yeah.
So you and I are, you know what I mean? We're out here.
Yeah. Just it's really just beautiful to see queer artists that are organic in what they're doing. Like we're not pigeonholed into anything.
Absolutely.
It's like we get to be shitty people as well as everyone else. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, solidarity, brother.
Yeah.
For real. I'm glad we share that together.
Yes.
You and I.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.